Hi there, it's me, G, and I'm back with another video. So today I'm going to be making a few different weird foods I found off of the internet. So without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, so the first step is to mix together heavy whipping cream and sugar. So I'm just going to do that now. Okay, and now the sugar. And now I need to mix it together, so and then beat that back in. Okay, so now for the next step, that is to, in a separate bowl, whisk together milk and cake mix until cake mix is dissolved. So I'm just going to grab a smaller bowl and I'm going to mix together the milk and the cake mix. So I have the cake mix right here. And then in this bowl, I have my milk. Okay. So the next step is to just put this into here and then I'm going to fold it in. So I'm going to pour it in and then go grab a spatula, which I think I need to wash because it is in the sink. So I'm just folding it in now, which I'm not really good at, so we'll see how this turns out. Okay, so it's getting a little less fluffy, but I don't think it's gonna be able to stay fluffy, so I think it's good. I'm just gonna get this little extra liquidness in. And yeah, so I think it looks folded pretty good. I'm not an expert on folding, so I don't really know, but I think it looks good. So I'm just going to go see what the next step is. Okay, so the next step is to add sprinkles and fold them in as well. And yeah, so I have my sprinkles. That looks very pretty. Oops. So I just finished these, and as you see, they didn't really go in the best because my mom did this one, and she overfilled it a little bit. So they're, I hope they turn out well, so I'm just going to go put these in the fridge right now. So now I had a lot of extra batter because I think these were made for bigger popsicles. So I'm just going to fill these little hearts right here, and then we'll have little hearts. And this is a silicone tray. Go. So I have the heart ones finished, and I think these are going to look really cute. Okay, so the popsicles you saw me make, I finished them. Hold 1 second, please. Okay, these are like really good. I think they'd be a little bit better if they didn't have. I'm sorry, my grandparents and dad, they just won't stop talking. So these are really good, and
I'm surprised.
yeah, I would definitely try these recipes. So yeah. Okay, so for this next recipe, this is going to be dessert sushi. Huh? Okay, so this sounds gross, and it probably will be gross. So, to start it in a food processor, pulse together 24 pretzel rods, which I'm only using these many because the person that came up with the recipe used small ones, so I'm going to put these in here. So, I'm just going to actually break these pretzels up because they're going to fit in there. And then, okay, so these are just going to go in now. And then I'm going to make these things small. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so now for the weird part, and that is to put in the pudding inside of here, and then I'm going to put it in here with the pretzels, and then I'm going to mix it up. So now I'm going to make this Oreo cream, which is going to be dividing the cow tail from the filling. So it says I need 3 shells, whatever you want to call them, of the Oreo, and then 30 creams, but these are double, this is double cream, so I'm only going to use 18. They're double cream, so that's like 18. Okay, so I have my 3 Oreo outsides right here, and then I'm going to get the rest of these. Now I have all the Oreo cream and then the 3 Oreos, and I'm just going to put it in here and then have it do its thing. So I have the cream right here, and it is not very creamy. Well, it's not creamy, it's just kind of thick. So the next step is to lay out a rectangle wax paper, which I have, on your work surface and place half a cup of the pretzel mixture on it. Use a rolling pin, roll that into a thin rectangle that measures about 4.5 by 6 inches. Trim the edges around and move pieces as necessary so you end up with a very clean rectangle with square corners. So I don't know how I'm going to roll this so I'm going to go add water because it's kind of spongy. Oh. Instead of adding water, I added pudding, and hopefully this makes it more liquid and doughy. This is so gross. It's all in my hands. Oh, man. I'm actually gonna eat this. Why did I sign up for this one? Okay, so, it's in a ball now. It's in a ball now, and I'm just gonna try and roll it out. Fail. Okay, so I'm gonna re-roll it. You know, this kind of reminds me of Rice Krispies. Don't know why. Like, you know, Rice Krispies with the marshmallows, and then it gets kind of like hard and okay. I'm hitting it because if I roll it, it's gonna fall apart. So we're going to test it now.
I'm not the most excited about this.
I really don't want to eat this. I mean, I bet it's good if I made it the correct way. Okay, here goes nothing.
I don't want to bite into it. It's like...
Please don't make me eat this. No, 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 no.
Mm.
Ew. 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 Ew.
Where's the napkin?
Ew.
Oh God.
This is like a piece of sponge.
This is disgusting. Oh God. Don't ever make those again.
That was definitely a failure. Okay, I bet that they maybe would have been better if maybe they were better if I made them the correct way, but I think if the outside was better, but this was just a bad combination. So this one I will definitely say is a fail.
Never make it.
So for the next recipe, this is Twix Fudge. So right here I have chopped up Twix, salt, cocoa powder, sugar, unsalted butter, and chocolate chips, but we didn't have enough of the chips, so we had to use these little discs, which we read are the same, and then marshmallow cream or marshmallow fluff. So for the first step, that is to combine the white chocolate chips, chocolate powder, and marshmallow cream set aside. So I'm assuming that I need to melt these because I don't think I'm going to be able to put them in whole or else it'll be chunky. So I'm going to go put these in the microwave. So I reread the instruction and realized that this is not going to get melted right now because I'm going to mix it with the other ingredients and then add it to all of this stuff, which is going to be boiled in a few minutes. So I have to add the white chocolate chips chocolate powder and the marshmallow cream. Okay, so now I'm gonna okay. Ew, this stuff is really fluffy. Okay. So this is kind of just like marshmallows, I guess, like, because I'm just assuming that because marshmallows are sticky and this is too. Okay, go. So it's kind of like liquidy, well, not really. It's like fluffy and airy and has a little bit of liquidness, but it's very hard to get out of the container, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it all out. Okay. So it says to combine this all together, but I'm not gonna try and mix it because it's just gonna get put in there, so well, I guess I will mix it because I don't know why I just said that when I still am mixing it. So I'm gonna mix it a little because the cocoa powder is starting to make it less sticky, which is good, I guess, for me. But, okay, so now that I have that mixed good enough, I guess, for the most part, I don't know, this just looks weird. The next step is to bring butter, sugar, salt, and heavy cream. So butter, sugar, salt, and heavy cream to a boil in a saucepan over medium heat. So I preheated it, and I'm now just going to bring over all my ingredients. So, holy cow. Okay, you know what? I think it's already boiling. And I need to get this out with a spatula. Okay. So the next ingredient is sugar and then butter. Ew. And then the final thing I need to add is the sugar. And salt. And then I'm just gonna scrape off all of this because I barely had enough heavy cream because we were almost out of it from the last recipe. Okay. And the next thing I need to do is I'm going to get a whisk so I can stir it. Now there's butter in my hair. All together. So I'm now just going to wait for it to come to a boil. Boil in a saucepan, stir constantly, boil an additional 4 minutes. Again, stirring constantly. So I'm just going to continue stirring it while waiting for it to come to a boil. So I have to stir this for another 2 minutes. And it's kind of weird because it smells like Alfredo sauce, which, I mean, I guess it kind of is. Heavy cream, sugar. Well, I don't know if they put that much sugar in Alfredo sauce, but heavy cream and salt. That seems like, never mind. But it really does smell like Alfredo sauce. Okay. It doesn't necessarily smell sweet like I would think it would smell. So I don't know if I did something wrong with it that would cause it to smell like that, or maybe that's just how it's supposed to smell. Is to, let me see, to fold in 3/4 of the chopped Twix into the mixture. Okay, go. So I am going to fold these in, but I'm a little concerned it says to not overmix it or else the chocolate will melt off of the Twix. And this is a really nice texture. It's like fluffy. You can't really see it from, like, you can't really see it unless you're touching it. It's just this really nice, like, slimy-ish texture. So I'm going to put these in now. And it says put in 3/4, but I think I'm gonna, okay, Mom, stop. It says put in 3/4, but I think I'm gonna put in less because I don't want them all to melt off, so I'm kind of nervous that they're gonna melt. Okay, so this is like really hot, and yeah, it's melting off. And I don't want it to melt off, but okay. Hot. This bowl is burnt. Okay, you know what? This seems mixed in enough. Yeah, this is mixed in enough. So I don't want to do it too much, so I'm just going to grab this pan I have right here. And I'm simply going to just, don't do it anymore. Pour it in. And I don't know how I'm going to pour it in, so I now have to pour it in. Okay, I'm gonna actually just lift it up and pour it in because I don't want it to, as I pick it up, it's starting to get the chocolate pieces off. So if I just do this, it should go.
Look at this one.
Okay, so I just had my mom help me finish pouring it in, and this looks pretty good. Okay, so I have these excess Twix, and I'm just going to sprinkle them on top. And they might be the only ones that actually stay with chocolate on them because the other ones did not. I don't know what I'm going to do after this because I think I need to let it cool. So when you're ready to serve, refrigerate for 4 hours. So it's going to be a while until I get to taste it. But
are you excited to taste this or what?
Because I was told.
Yeah, it's in your Oreos.
So the fudge is out, and I'm going to peel off the foil. It kind of looks like ice cream. Okay, and the front of it. Ta-da! So I'm going to go cut it right now. And I think I'm gonna cut it into squares, so across. Ooh, it glides through really nice. Okay. I'm gonna grab another plate so that when I cut it, I can put it onto something.
No. I hear men showing it doesn't.
I don't know, these might be really big pieces. I'm gonna cut it one more time. Because these are very sugary and chocolatey, so I don't think that they need to be that big. Okay, so we're going to do our taste test in 1 minute, so I'm just going to go grab my sister and then show you. Okay, so I'm very excited to try this one, so we are about to try it. So I'm gonna grab this small little piece, because I saw a lot of Twix pieces in it. Okay, ready? It's really good. It kind of tastes like, don't know, like
Tastes like
chocolate.
frosting.
That's what it tastes like. It tastes like when frosting is like cold and hard. So this is definitely very good, and you should definitely try this. So look up Twix Fudge and be sure to try it. So overall, it was easy to make and it tastes great. So I would definitely try it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more videos. Bye!